honey. This came in heavy and it came in hot. So I started pulling cards just to get some clarity. And look, Spirit wants me to let y'all know, redirect your thoughts came out in the reverse. Let me read it. It says, focus on what you want to attract in this relationship, not on what you fear will happen. That came out in the reverse. Baby, as the title says, it's very much heavy on the standing on business. You don't need to redirect your thoughts. You don't even need to be focused on this energy at all. Okay? And this is not only a love reading, but this is giving nouns, people, places, things, and or ideas. And it's heavy on the standing on business, on how you are requiring um yourself to be treated. Don't go back on your intuition and don't be moving your standards around out of fear of like not being accepted and stuff like you were before. You're moving out of that energy. For some of you, you've already completely moved out of that energy, but um it's still a little bit left over. You like, dang, was I like mean, or was I like, did I overreact? No. This card literally says redirect your thoughts to positive things, and it came out in the reverse. For this card to come out in the reverse, it means you need to stand on fuck that, fuck you, and fuck it energy. Okay? A whole separate energy came out in this order. Ask for help, abundance, and change. And I'm like, that doesn't kind of go with the redirect your thoughts energy. It's because it's a separate energy. It's because once you, let me change my wording, as you continue to stand on business and not allow your thoughts to be redirected, because redirect means to get back on track for something. That's what the message is. Thank you, Spirit, for that. Once you, as you stay on the track and you don't allow your thoughts to be redirected back to the way that you used to do things that were harmful towards yourself, the new energy coming in, as you see these two hands, you're connecting with what it is that moves you forward. People, places, things, opportunities, all of that. Abundance is coming in for you in multiple ways. On this card, it says, you're being asked to open to abundance, to believe that you're deserving of it, and to believe that it will flow to you. This is the first step towards receiving it. Breathe deeply and trust that it's on its way. Okay? So you got to trust that reaching out for something new is going to bring in this abundance. Don't go back. Do not be Lot's wife. Okay? Leave that shit where it's at. And then lastly, change. Your abundance is connected to change. You're being asked to change a part of yourself that no longer feels like the person you've become or are becoming. Change isn't always easy, but letting go of this outdated part of yourself will allow you to align with your true self. Yeah, these are two very different energy. It's very much giving um stand on business. I wasn't even prepared to come on camera, as you can see, but this was a pressing message. Like, go ahead and let somebody know this right now. 333 is significant. If this message is resonating with you, look up 333. Next card that came out. It says new love. A new chapter begins, whether it is a new partner or in a current relationship. Baby, this is not just about love. This is not, there is some heavy energy here with like letting go of toxic relationships, be it romantic, familiar, career, friendships, or whatever. But this is new. Hold on. Hold on just one second, you guys. Okay, let me continue. Okay, so let's see. So as you guys can see, that 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 call came in right when I was pulling out the new love energy. New energy, um, new connection, new opportunities. Um And I see down here that it's somebody coming and scamming, and it's so funny with that because I don't usually address or pay attention to those type of messages or comments. But it was funny to me is it showing a certain duality because, like I said, these messages came out opposite, right? Like This one is giving, do not reroute. Do not go back. Go ahead and take the detour. Go a different way. And then in a whole different energy, you have ask for help, connecting with to what's new, abundance coming in, that being attached to change. And then with this new love card coming out, it's like this is something totally new and totally beautiful, right? With yourself, with others, in a romantic relationship, friendships, opportunities. And it's like with that coming down below saying scamming, these are two separate energies, baby. You were definitely in scamming energy, but this is changing. So thank you for writing it, because you're making my point. Something definitely was presenting itself as what I hear, a new version of some old bullshit, but you're stronger, you're wiser, you're better. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. You can't be tricked the same way, because um you had a change of mind. Yeah. Okay, this works in both ways. This message goes forward and back. You have a change of mind leading to abundance and a connection to what it is that's meant for you. You can go either way with that message. Same message. Same message. And it's so interesting because with this message, I keep on alarms going off, phone calls are coming through. It keeps being a distraction, and that's just spirit being clear that, baby, these distractions are going to keep coming through, but you are in the energy and you have the capacity to go right on past them roadblocks. I said the word detour earlier, to detour away from the bullshit, to completely redirect your thoughts away from it and not reroute back to it. Because see, redirect can go two ways. It can go back to what you are already doing, or it can go in a totally different direction. And this is giving totally different direction energy, right? Like we not focusing on positive thoughts when it comes to the energy that's current, but we are redirecting to something new. Okay? And the next card that's coming out is patience. And it says something still needs to be dealt with for this connection to manifest. You're in a transitional space. So be patient with yourself. Be patient with this new version of yourself, this new elevation, these new things coming in. I'm gonna pull one more card. And we're gonna wrap this message up. But yeah, this is just gonna be a short message. But Spirit was like, yeah, go ahead and let somebody's know. Unrequited feelings. It says there's not enough love to keep this relationship going in a healthy way. What I just said. And it's interesting it says in a healthy way, because we talking about which way to go. Away. Change. Away. Yeah. So we have new love, being patient as that comes in, and getting away from unrequited love, because there's not anything healthy there to sustain it. Yeah. Okay. Spirit, is there any last energy that you would like me to share? Aurion Monae here, the sensual intuitive. Back with another intuitive message. And the card that is coming out is worth, baby. Stand on and know your worth. Standing on the business of your worth. It says you're being asked to honor your worth. It can be easy to feel that you aren't good enough or worthy of happiness. This isn't the case, however. You are worthy and you have inherent value. It's time to cherish yourself and see your true worth. You see how that's magical, like a crystal ball, and that abundance is also there. Baby, you changing your mind about how you gonna let people treat you, and you're connecting to what it is that makes you feel worthy. Put that card in the front. And that's that on it. 919 is significant. 333 and 919 are significant for this message. If you would like to connect with me for a personal reading, you can connect with me at the links attached to this live, or the links in my bio in Facebook Messenger. Just DM me. And then also on Telegram. Look, stand on motherfucking business. Okay? Stand on motherfucking business, because the more you stand on that solid foundation of walking into a new and improved version of how you how you see yourself as worthy, the more your foundation is going to be built on the blessings that you have been asking, praying, creating, and elevating towards. Spirit, is that the right words? I'm trying to see if that's the right words. Baby, let me tell you what I just heard Spirit say. Spirit says, stand on business and stand on blessings. The harder you standing on on that business, the harder you standing on them blessings. So just remember, when you feel like you want to go ahead and take your foot up off that business, also take your foot up off that gas pedal. Also understand that you're taking 1051 significant. Also understand that you're taking your foot off them blessings. And we're not here to do that. All right. Aurion Monae here, the Sensual Intuitive. Love you. Have a good day. And you got it. You got this. Stand on business. Stand on blessings.